Hey, look at there. You see him? Well, open your damn eyes in. It's the old-timey country down-home red state update podcast and them. Coming to you from a bunker underneath Jackie's Market in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And here they are, both of them.
Hey everybody, it's Jackie Bros.
Folks, people, this is Dunlap. If you've never listened to us before, my friend over here, what is
Quit. Just
old Jucky Brawls.
Yeah.
He is an old man.
all right. You don't just
Listen,
trying to be cute and funny on here. Nobody.
he looks like, do you remember when Bugs Bunny met them hillbillies? Jackie looks like one of them.
Oh, shut up.
If you rolled him around in roadkill
Shut your mouth.
and
Yeah. See?
soot.
Yeah.
Let's just start this over, Jackie. Why don't you just hit that button and we'll just go back and we'll just start a whole new recording.
Well, how many times have I got to clap? What you have to,
7.
7 times?
But on the doubles.
Hell,
7 double
no,
claps.
I'm not gonna sit there and clap. You make it up for yourself. Go ahead. Try to start over yourself in your own head, because I ain't gonna.
Okay. Hey, welcome to the Fried Okra Express, and I'm your engineer, Dunlap the man.
Wow.
And over here's my caboose, Jackie Brawls.
Okra Express.
Folks, that's why I've been thinking about renaming this podcast the Fried Okra Express.
Hell, it ain't gonna hurt it none. That sounds like someplace I want to eat for lunch. What you said right there.
Alternatively, food truck, Meat and Three food truck called the Fried Okra Express. Nobody steal that. That's my fucking idea.
Watch your mouth. Don't say that with it. But no, that sounds like someplace I'd like to go. Yeah.
Fried
okra
Okra
on
Express.
the go. Okra on the go.
Okra on the go.
That'd work.
Go okra. Go Gokra. Gokra.
I think just okra on the go sums it up better.
You ever just got you... We had a lot to talk about, folks, but I'd like to spend some more time on fried okra. Jackie, have you ever taken a plastic cup and just scooped some of that hot off the skillet fried okra in that plastic cup to take it with you on the go?
Right out of the skillet?
Right out of the skillet, almost so hot that it almost melts that.
No, I ain't ever done it that way. Usually if I make okra at the store, at the home or something, I'm going to eat it all. But like I tell you, if I go to buffet somewhere, and you get where they got okra on there, I load the plate up. And if I can't finish it, I'll ask a waitress to bring one of those cups to go, and I'll pour what's left of okra in that, warm it up later and eat it, but not at home.
You put it in one of them damn thermos cups, like a damn, what do you call them things to keep things real hot and real cold now?
Hell, I don't know thermos. I thought that's what you did to put the soup in and we took it to lunch. Something.
Man, you know what? Hey, you can't remember words, you shouldn't have a podcast.
Well, I ain't gonna argue that. Yeah.
Sometimes I go to Meat and Three and they're like, what's your sides? I say, all okra.
Yeah, just double up or triple up of okra, yeah.
You want me to fix you a tea to go, honey? Now, how about you dump that tea out? I'll get me a Milo's at the store and fill that cup full of damn fried okra.
If you get it like some people say, get a sweet tooth, need chocolate or something like that, I get a sweet tooth for fried okra. I have before, and there ain't gonna be enough. It probably ain't gonna be none left over. But if there is, I'm taking it with me. Yeah.
Are you talking about chocolate-covered fried okra?
No, just okra itself.
But think about that for a second.
Well, I tried. They put chocolate on everything else. Why not put on some fried okra? I tried, yeah.
I think okra's time has come, folks.
Yes, we get your sweet and salty together, You get your salt and sweet together. Chocolate and fried okra. Now you said it, and I'm thinking on it now.
Okra Boys. Is that Oak Ridge Boys? They sing songs about okra.
It just sounds confusing. People going to think you saying one or the other. I don't know.
Fried okra.
That
like
goes along with
Elvira.
that. You
a
get them-
fried okra.
Get them do a advertisement with a jingle or something. You know, that's understandable. Them doing that and say it's the Okra Boys. Well, it used to be California Raisins come out and sing, remember?
Yeah.
Like you had the okra
yeah.
come out, call them an okra. Now that makes sense.
Hold on a minute.
Okra Boys.
Yeah, I said the okra. Okay, folks, we may have made some leaps here. I don't know if y'all all following. The Oak Ridge Boys become the Oak Ree Boys.
But they're little cartoons, man.
Cartoons.
Little okra cartoons, right? We're thinking this. I want to make sure like
What,
a raisin.
like claymation? You make a
Whatever cartoon, whatever it is, they sing a song. But yeah, just like a California Raisin, this would be the Okra Boys, and they come out fried okra. Somebody.
That's our mascot for Okra on the Go.
Or Okra Express. That's
The
still
Fried
good.
Okra Express.
Fried Okra Express is good. Okra on the Go, either one.
Nobody steal any of this. Is Will Vinton still alive?
Oh.
Folks, I'm Dunlap the man. This is my little friend Jackie Brawls. He is a concerned hillbilly from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. He hates Donald
Southern,
Trump.
just say it's Southern gentleman. Of course I got common sense.
Long-time
Not
Republican.
everybody in the South is a damn idiot like you people want to think, and like they've been proving themselves lately.
Now
Not
he
everybody
hates
down here
Donald Trump.
roar more. Some idiot. No, some of us got some common sense. Now, I used to be what you call a Republican. I don't know what the hell I am now. I don't know what you're supposed to be. If you's a Republican, I guess now you're supposed to be a quitter, because anybody gets mad at him, the only time they worth a damn, they're able to do anything is when they quit the damn job. Like Boehner, what Boehner do? Get on you told me on the computer cussing everybody. You know, the hell him.
Somebody did an article on there, like 18 hours of John Boehner. And it's basically they just pulled a stool up next to the recliner and sit there and watch him doze off for most of a day.
Yeah.
He'd come to, he'd say, Harriet, whoever, I don't know if that was his wife or his housekeeper, and she'd bring him another box of wine.
Well, that ain't no different than when he was working, when they had a job.
No.
It's the same thing, except in this interview, whatever it was, he would, I don't particularly like all the language, but he spoke his mind, so told the damn truth,
Don't you wish you could be? See, Jackie, the thing about John Boehner is he's a famously famous Catholic. So when he says "fuck you,"
hey,
to whoever he's
don't
mad
have to
at,
say
fuck
it.
the president. He didn't say "fuck the president."
I know he didn't say that, but more, implied it, I guess,
pretty
but he
much.
didn't say it. But I appreciate that, because I don't like to hear that kind of language. I'm saying he said so and so's a buttholes or something. He's full of whatever this and that, that. But this is true. Everyone that brought up is true. Now, why couldn't he talk like that when he was doing it, when it would have served a purpose, where he could have, if you dealt with the truth and told people the truth?
Well, how many times can you ask for forgiveness in a confessional before they tell you to get the hell out? Well, you called him an asshole last week. So you're saying you wish John Boehner had been up there and said, "Well, Obama, fuck him."
Well, not.
And then Obama come up. Well, I think my Obama and my Boehner are exactly the same. Well, I say fuck John Boehner.
All right, don't need to
I
hear
say
the.
fuck Barack Obama.
All right, don't need to hear the language. But
There's a little Brit Hume.
Well, hopefully they wouldn't be talking like that, but
Fuck you. Fuck you.
All right, enough.
Fuck you.
That's pretty much what politics is now.
It
the
is.
president. That's all it is. But I don't get wore out. But him and saying what's going on with Fox News and them idiots and what's his name? But quit. They all quit. Corker, Tennessean, finally.
Flake.
Flake is gone. They don't say anything. They don't do what they're supposed to be doing, telling the truth and doing what's right for people until they quit the damn jobs. Try to turn it around. Try to do it the other way.
You can't say, Jackie, take this job and shove it if you intend to stay on.
I guess.
You say,
Well,
take this job and shove it
There's-
when you're walking out the door.
This man is destroying our country. He's doing everything he can to the foundation of all we stand for, Constitution, on and on and on. Flake went on. And he's destroying our country. See y'all later. Good luck.
If there was going to be an old man who falls asleep in a chair and then wakes up watching with the news is on and he gets mad at it and cusses at it, who's going to be our president, I wish it was John Boehner.
Well, hell yeah.
I'm going to be 100% honest. I'd much rather have John Boehner. He wouldn't even have to dress up. He can wear his T-shirt and his sockless boat shoes. I would take him stumbling up. Where's that Bible?
He'd be fun for a little while every now and then.
Oh, man, his inauguration would be like, who are you? Like, he doesn't know who anybody is. He thinks everybody's like, how long you been in town? Like 8 years? Kiss my ass.
All right.
I was here when
Let him do it.
I was back around when the Pope. You know how many popes ago that was when I started here? When did he start? With Newt Gingrich? Did he come in with that?
Yeah.
Those sons of bitches?
Yeah, he been there for a while. Was there for a while, I say, yeah. But drunk as hell now, but good for him. But like I said, ain't no different. He was drinking when he was working. But he didn't let, maybe he should have let the alcohol do the talking then instead of in what is politicos or whatever the hell it is he's talking to.
Folks, Jackie and I live here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and we've got to get to this. That's very important. We had some major, I guess, a victory.
Well,
an awful kind of victory.
Well, hopefully you don't need these kind of victories anymore. Hopefully, everybody come out. Lots of people come out,
and we want to get to that. But right now, I just want to talk about the "Take This Job and Shove It" lyrics because. Right. Take this job. Everybody knows take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. Yeah, giant paycheck. My woman done left. Took all the reasons that I was working for. I like that because he just wanted to write a song called "Take His Job," probably and shove it up your fucking ass.
All right. Enough.
And somebody talked him down. I ought to write that. And somebody said, well, why don't you maybe tone it down? How about just shove it?
You can say that on the radio, yeah.
Paycheck? Well, yeah, you can say that on the radio. Can you? I don't know that you really could, but he got away with it.
But shove it back in. He may have been the one that break through that,
The shove it ceiling?
Yeah. Shove it right on through.
But what I like is he didn't just, he just wanted to say, I just want to a job where I tell bosses to kiss my ass. Well, you got to have a love story in it. So he goes and he makes this whole thing about the woman left, and that was the whole reason he was working, because he doesn't like food. How's he get the money to drink? How's he going to pay for his old truck?
Well, I guess he'd been doing it so long for her, he didn't, what I'm thinking. A lot of country songs are sung from the point of view of men who drunk, not thinking things through. Or thinking too much, one of the two.
I like the part where he says, well, the foreman, he's a regular dog. I'm just reading these now. The line boss, he's a fool.
Yeah.
He's got a brand new flat top haircut. Lord, he thinks he's cool. But what Johnny Paycheck does is he tells him to take his job and shove it.
Oh, yeah.
He's walking out the door.
I ain't working.
Do you think that was worth?
Huh?
I don't know if going down that, reading all them lyrics is worth it or not. When people really just want to hear about Murfreesboro and the Nazis.
Well, yeah.
So probably
that's the news. Nobody cares,
Yeah, other podcasts edit stuff out.
Huh?
Like we could have edited that whole beginning out. Like we went in after this and we took a second, we listened to this.
Why would I listen to it?
And then we cut out the beginning, and then we tighten up this, take this job and shove it chunk. And then we go straight into.
Well, first off, I don't know how to do it. If I wanted to do it, I wouldn't be able to do it.
That's
if
a
I
really
wanted
good
to.
point.
And how long does that take? I barely got enough time to sit here and talk on it for real. And then now time, let alone go back and listen to it again.
Well, let's just not bring it up.
All right. I didn't.
People don't need to know that we can edit it.
I didn't know. That's the
So
first
we
time
should
I knew.
edit. If we do go back in and edit it, we should edit the part out about me saying you can edit it.
Is that what people do on the radio?
Well, this is
It's
yes.
on the computer. I know it's on the computer. The radio's in your car, computers on your desk.
For now.
Huh?
Some computer be in your car.
Yeah.
You'll be able to hit a button on your Pontiac and call up old Jackie Bros and Dunlap if we're still doing this.
I ain't gonna have no computer in my truck. That's for damn sure. No.
What would you do one night? I snuck over and installed a laptop in your dashboard.
I'll wring your neck and tell you to uninstall it. No, sir.
You don't want one of them backup rear view mirrors?
No. I don't want none of that. I don't want
So
no
you can see
I
who
don't
you're
need
about to run over?
TV screens. And you showed me that car you rented when it drove me around. That I don't want a TV to look at in a car. I use my eyes and a mirror. That's what a mirror's for. I need a TV. I can't see. I need a TV in my car so to help me see. I'm sorry, these mirrors just ain't gonna do the trick. I can't use what people been using for for instance, beginning of cars, I reckon.
Think about what you're saying, Jackie. I drive this hurtling hunk of metal.
Yeah.
Operated via a intricate series of mirrors.
Yeah.
You sound like somebody lost the use of their legs in World War I and checking to see when the Marmalade Lady's coming. I saw some of BBC America last night, and it was.
What is it?
I watched a little bit of PBS movie.
Channel 8?
Yeah, Marmalade Lady. You ever seen that one?
No.
When the Marmalade Lady comes, but see, the man, he just got back from World War I, and he can't. So he has his brother. When his brother comes over from France, before his boat gets blown up on the way home, but
What?
he has his brother
I ain't
set
seen
up
that.
an intricate series of mirrors so that
I ain't see it.
the corporal can see when the Marmalade Lady's coming, and they have an affair.
Well.
And then when he sees her walking away for the final time in that mirror, and then he takes what did they use in World War I to kill the pain with needles?
What did they give you? What would give you? Novocaine? What? No, that's for the teeth. What they give you? What was it?
Well, I don't know.
Morphine.
Whatever.
Morphine.
He gives himself a bunch of that.
Morphine. What it was?
And that was the end. That's the end of that. That's the end of the Marmalade Lady. Well, I mean, I guess she lives on to bring marmalade and get dick from other sick people.
All right, I don't want to hear more of it. Whatever it is, it ain't sound like something I'd
But
like.
in a classy way.
Yeah.
So, folks, here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, you might have heard something about this. In Middle Tennessee, there was some fucking shithead
All
Nazi,
right,
racist, motherfucker,
Hey.
White Lives Matter bullshit.
I know what you're saying, but don't say it the words. They're awful. Yeah.
When can I say it, Jackie, if not asshole Nazis coming to Murfreesboro?
There you go. Say it that. I don't want to hear
So
the
assholes
worst.
okay.
Well, it ain't okay, but in for Nazis, yeah.
Fucking assholes?
I just said I don't want to hear it. I'm up there in age. You young people can scream that back and forth to each other if you want to all day. But I don't want to have to hear it.
So these fucking White Lives
just-
Matters dickheads was down in Shelbyville, Tennessee, just down the road a little bit here. They I think chose Shelbyville because if you only pay attention to the worst places on the internet, you know that Shelbyville has been completely run over by Muslims.
What?
And nobody's in Shelbyville except for Muslims,
Yeah.
according to assholes and dickheads. So they want to, I guess it was a White Lives Matter, take Shelbyville back. They come down here, they thinking that all these good old boy cops and sons of bitches and stupid, ignorant, hayseed shit asses will be like, they'll start carrying a sign, bring extra signs because the police are going to want some, fellow Nazis. So these out-of-town agitators. That used to be something that was racist, right? When somebody called somebody like a out-of-town agitator in the 60s, they meant like white Jewish kids.
Well, yeah. Back in, yeah, sure, yeah.
But these are just dickheads, just regular run-of-the shit-ass Nazi motherfuckers.
All right, don't say dumbass. I say they call them ass, but yeah, watch it.
So a lot of people showed up in Shelbyville to shout these stupid dick-faced fuck munchers.
All right, just don't have to, yeah.
That Shelbyville wasn't going to put up with it. And then they're like, well, now we go to phase 2 of our Marvel plan, which is to go to Murfreesboro. They didn't think it out they didn't get to like Avengers 4. Like they had a phase 2, which was go to some other town and pander to the racists there. Turns out they got scared to go there because there was even more people to tell them that they were stupid dick mouth.
Hey.
Shit.
Hey. Just
ass.
The sentiments there, yes, but I don't have to, I don't hear every word. I don't hear all of them. Pick one and say it and then move on.
So anyway, they didn't go to Murfreesboro.
Well, they got scared. They ain't gonna go there.
They got scared.
Make up excuses. That's a lawyer trap. I ain't gonna fall into that.
A lawyer trap. Well,
what?
Jackie, I think we can speak from experience. It is kind of a lawyer trap.
Well, yeah, it can be. Yeah.
For you, at least.
Well, I got a history here and whatnot, so that's what it is.
But for Nazis, just an unwelcome place. Thank fucking God,
all right.
Everything went okay.
Nobody got hurt.
Nobody got hurt. I think that there was they caused some trouble in Brentwood. Attacked
somebody.
It just what the fuck, people? Jesus. Anyway, so thank God we kept them other racists out, huh?
Well,
listen, I saw a lot of people who I know voted for Trump saying, God dang it. And there's a disconnect there. I hate these Nazis and these racists. We can't have this in our town. I love Trump. Okay, look, I'm going to say I'll take this sentiment when the Nazis are on their way.
Yeah.
Let's all join hands, no matter who enabled. Let's all join hands. I'll leave it there.
Join hands. Once the Nazis leave or don't show up, then I got a thing or two to ask you. Like, why the hell do you think they was coming here to begin with?
Where do you think? What makes them feel safe and emboldened, would you say?
How come just out of the blue lately, all of a sudden Nazis just figure out, well, we can go where the hell we're going to go, and I'm going to go there. And, of course, they don't end up showing up.
It's because Jesus ain't in people's hearts no more.
Well, that may be part of it, but...
coal miners, probably. Something about that. Coal miners. Like a wall to keep them out, but not cool to march against. Like, if you had a wall, stick with me. If you had a wall to keep them out, we wouldn't have to have the Nazis. Like, the Nazis would be like, well, we're terrible, but we don't.
They wouldn't.
Is this tracking? No.
Wouldn't feel the need to get out. And, yeah, if there wasn't nobody for Nazis to get mad about.
Look, I don't know. All I'm saying is if you are glad the Nazis didn't come.
Let's just take that. Thank you.
And you voted for Trump. Maybe just plant a kernel. Look, I'm done cussing you. I'm done making you feel. I'm not done cussing you or making you feel like shit. But I would just maybe just plant a little kernel in your head space that says, why? Let me think. Just think about it. Don't let me guilt you or call you a dickhead or an innate. Just think about it yourself. Quiet and peace, and just maybe be open to questioning yourself and how you contributed to things, and then you get back to us.
Well, thankfully, the Nazis thought better than to show up here because they know damn well most people here, but about all people here didn't want to have nothing to do with them.
There were not Nazi. I didn't hear very many Nazi fans. Now, some people hate Democrats and liberals so much that they can't help themselves but like get in a damn Facebook fight with somebody who's anti-Nazi. I don't mean to just play devil's advocate here. I think a lot of these people really do hate Nazis, but they hate liberals more. That may be a problem in itself.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, I went around, I got me a flatbed truck, and when people were pulling the plywood off their damn windows on the square, when their back was turned, I was stealing the shit out of that plywood.
Wow.
I got a truckload of it.
Wow.
A truckload of wood.
You take all that goodwill, everybody, towns come together, people come together, and people did. Now that's everybody went down a square. There were places all over, said Murfreesboro love, this, that, so that, and everybody went there. And usually when people go out to protest something, you see the usual suspects, so to speak. I'll see you next week when I'm protesting this.
I don't think it's cool to mention the usual suspects anymore.
Well, whatever it is, you said you go out there and you see the folks you know. But I heard from everybody that went out to oppose these awful racists coming to our town. I met all new people. I met so many great people. So if the Nazis can bring us together, they should not come more often. I'll say that right now, because a lot of people got out there and met new faces and friendly faces, and people met people that they didn't know was in the community and stood for something like they did, and nothing better than hearing that news about your hometown. So
I'm going to sell all this plywood to Habitat for Humanity, so...
Well, do something good with it, I guess. But still, you should have asked them first. Just say, can I give this to so-and-so? Some of them might have said no, because, you know.
Well, I didn't want to get in a fight with nobody when we was all feeling like
that
we
ain't no
fought the
excuse
Nazis
to steal
together.
something. Yeah, just steal. Don't steal nothing.
So, thank God that everything went about as, pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, for a world in which Nazis are descending on my hometown, things went pretty good.
Considering, yeah.
I mean, Jesus Christ, though. Listen to what we're saying.
Well, got to make the best of it, and that's what Murfreesboro did it.
Yeah.
It's a horrible place to be in, but by God, we got together and
what, Murfreesboro?
Murfreesboro. I can't say,
It's a horrible place to be in.
The situation is a horrible place. It's not Murfreesboro's a horrible
you were
place.
running it down. You're the
No, I didn't say the situation where I got to deal with Nazis every damn week. That's a horrible place to be. I never thought I was going to be here again. That's what I was trying to say.
Got you. Sorry.
Not Murfreesboro.
Well, I tell you what. Segway. You know who else is in a terrible situation?
Who that?
Well, at least Paul Manafort.
Oh, yeah.
And at least Papadopoulos.
Oh, Papadopoulos. Now, this guy here, this interesting, I never heard of him before today, Papadopoulos. He been with, how long he been working with Mueller? Since June, July, something like that?
Has he been wearing a wire that whole time? Has he been calling people up on the phone?
For all we know, Lord knows what he's had him doing. Today's the first day. That's him letting know. All of them know. Papadopoulos, he was in the room with Trump. He was here with Trump and all this stuff. And he done made a deal. So he's had somebody, flip on him for a long time. I'm surprised nobody knew about this. Now people say Mueller leaks this, Mueller leaks that. For this to go on, for him to have someone flip since June, July, and it not get out till today, all power to him. He must know what he's doing.
This guy, who is this guy?
Somebody, an advisor, one of Trump's advisor. He had a lot of advisors during the campaign and then the White House, and this guy's one of them. Whoever he is, he lied to the FBI, and now they own his rear end, and he gonna do whatever they tell him to. And I'm sure he's telling them a lot.
If I was Papadopoulos, I would say, you know what would really make Trump mad? So when I call these people up and I wiretap them and I'm like, hey, how can we, obstruct justice and get around Mueller? You have any ideas on that? and then let them talk for a while, and then say, "Hey, Trump's a dumbass, right?" And get them going on Trump. Oh, he nearly, you know what? He nearly blew up the world like 3 times yesterday, and he smells terrible. They were sponging out one of his folds yesterday. I thought I was gonna gag. White House fold spongers, and then because he knows that's gonna get played during the trial, and Trump's just gonna sit there and fume, and he'll be handcuffed, so he won't be able to tweet. What a nightmare for Donald Trump, our asterisk president.
I got no sympathy for that man, if you want to call him a man. I don't know what he is. He's president, I know that. Other than that, it's all awful. And it's awful that he's president. But yeah, I ain't got no sympathy. Yeah. But old Manafort and his buddy, Gates, his name,
Gates and Manafort.
And Papadopoulos, Gates and Manafort, now they said they're not guilty, right?
Yeah, they plead not guilty.
Now, did they know that before or after they knew that he'd flip Papadopoulos?
I don't know.
I don't know either. So.
Also, I don't know what Paul Manafort looks more like. Does he look like in a Hallmark TV movie set in the 40s, the man who runs the general store and sells a little girl a dog?
Yeah.
Or does he look like the drunk driver who runs Loretta Lynn's band off the road?
He could be either one of those, depending on what clothes you put on him, yeah.
Does he look like somebody's ex-husband from the 60s? Like, who's in this picture? Like, before people really got divorced, like 61, and you're looking through old pictures, and you're looking like, who the hell is this? Like, shh, that's Emily's first husband. First husband, and then suddenly you're like, your whole world is blown the fuck. Like, they had divorce in this
language.
1961? In this church-going family? What happened to Emily's husband? And you found out he was a trucker, and he sounded like the coolest man in the world. Died of liver cancer. You reconnect later. You start calling him Uncle Mickey. You're there at the end holding his hand when he goes. So I don't know who he looks more like.
Well, ain't no, I doubt there's going to be anybody holding Manafort's hand when he goes to prison, I doubt. I don't know who's going to be left. It sure as hell ain't going to be Trump. That's what I don't understand. I know you got to figure out what you're going to do. You say not guilty, but any of these people, if you're up to prison or throwing Trump under the bus, what would you do? That man don't have any loyalty to any of them. You watch. He'll run every one of them down. Then they ought to say, I ain't got nothing to do with this Manafort fella or something today.
Yeah, man, that was years before he worked for. He didn't really work for. Now they say he didn't get paid. What? None of this makes any sense. He was in debt to the fucking Russian strong men who run. What country was it? We should really take some notes.
It's Ukraine people that was report of that, because Russia went into Ukraine. There were some Ukrainians that won't be independent, and other ones that Russian Ukrainians won't be with Russia.
This is a good class. I'm glad I signed up for this.
Ain't no class. It's with something I saw somewhere. But Manafort had money going back and forth, all sorts of have something to do with this. Some people say, well, was it just the connection between? Some people are saying he's a plant. The Russia put him in that position. They set all that up to make him be Trump's manager or something like that.
Well, what's the difference between being a plant Manchurian campaign manager and being some dumbass in hock to the Russians who has to do everything they say? It's the same fucking thing.
I agree. Hey, you want to say it that way? I agree.
You don't have to be. You don't have to be evil. You can just be a fuck up and do a bunch of evil shit. And I think that's what all, except Steve Bannon. Steve Bannon's actually evil, but the others are mostly just fuck ups, scrambling fuck ups.
All right.
And they just keep doing the evil thing.
They wound up where they are because of it. Yeah.
Now, how many others are going to this Manafort jail, do you think? Kushner, is he going?
Who the hell knows? This just starting, people, because there was people, Fox News already trying to turn it on its head and all that. Well, they didn't much come out today. I think somebody flipping in July or something, first off, And also, these two here, they just, found out, who knows what he's going to do to them. They'll be sitting there, lawyers going to be telling them, do this, do that. But this is the beginning of it. This just started here. I was thinking something today, it got me tickled. And all this, when everybody knows it did something with Russia, whatever it was, we're going to get to the specifics of it at some point in time is what's going to come out during all this, and people going to jail here and there. But if all this is going on, and of course you still bring this up, and you're Putin or the Russians or the high people up next to Putin that help set all this up and all this stuff, and you see Trump come on TV and go, I just want to tell all the Russians out there, hey, y'all keep giving us emails. Give me as many Hillary emails as you can. Are they just smacking their heads going, good God, this man's stupid? Is that, where they're like, he's going to blow this whole damn thing?
How many people say that about Trump every day?
Well, that's true. Yeah.
From Paul Ryan to the Russians.
To a few people that at least voted for him. A few, not all of them, but a few.
Melania.
Oh,
I don't
God.
know. I
That
guess she
poor woman.
wants it
Yeah.
to be over.
Hell, yeah.
Do you think Ivanka is a plant? Like for the feds? You think she's been working for the feds this whole time? Do you
To
think?
make a deal to get Kushner out of prison? Maybe. Who knows? Who the hell knows?
Because liberals are like, oh, Ivanka, you're supposed to be the liberal one. You're supposed to be helping everybody. Why don't you do something? Maybe she can't do nothing because she's, Ken Wall and wise guying it up with her daddy.
He could have flipped her way
She's
on
wearing
back.
a wire. That's why Trump keeps touching her weird, because he's checking for that wire.
Ow.
Every time his hands linger down the small of her back, he's checking for that wire.
Ow.
She's too smart for you, Trump. Hopefully. But probably not. She's probably just complicit like all the rest of us.
Who knows? That's what I'm saying. We're going to find out a lot in the coming weeks, months, years, whatever it's going to take. But, yeah, this is just beginning of that. This Papadopoulos man, he's going to be, he's like a little fish that's going to get all the big fish, like you said, probably got recorded. God knows what he's got. Who knows? But, yeah, expect some more of these coming soon. They're all so damn stupid. When they said these things, all these indictments coming out Sunday, who's it going to be? And they could have, I figured, Manafort, everybody thought that. And I said, well, it could be all of them. Hell, I don't know. Wouldn't surprise me. He could come out with an indictment for all of them tomorrow. And I'd be like, well, yeah. He's obstructed justice, which is supposed to be illegal. It used to be to both parties, obstructing justice, whether you Democrat, Republican, whatever, independent, whatever. That used to be used illegal now, I guess, But we've blatantly seen him do that. I've seen him do it on TV. We all seen him do that. So if he doesn't, Lord knows what he's done behind the scenes and who's going to talk about it. And as far as people talking, people are like, well, that's the most leakinest White House ever was. There had more leaks come out of that and that. Well, of course, if he got that many people scared that the country is going down to telling what he's doing, what are they telling? They're telling the newspapers that. What's people telling Mueller? Well, we'll find out before too long, I reckon.
People got excited. People who hate Trump real excited about this news. I don't want to get everybody's hopes up.
I don't know what's going to happen, but it don't look good. Nothing he does involved in looks good, whether it's his own trial or whatever. None of it looks good.
Was there a point, though? I don't want to scare anybody. I think Mueller's doing his best, and, at some point maybe some other Republicans will find the inner courage to do what's
quit.
right.
To quit, yeah.
But has there ever been a point where things looked good for Trump? Never. There's always scandal to scandal, and people are like, what? How?
His very first, what was it, a union address or something. Remember, for about 5 minutes after that, because he read something off of
That was the first day he became president.
Yeah, that was it. Everybody said that. Well, now, look, watch this. And then immediately the next day, he was mad at somebody on Twitter, whatever it was.
Yeah, every once in a while he'll do something without insulting somebody. He'll just read
It don't happen.
paper
I'll have to say,
emotionlessly.
that don't happen hardly anymore because that used to happen. Like he'd go away, he'd act like something.
Oh, he
halfway
became
decent.
president again today.
Yeah, that day he seemed like, but that doesn't. I don't think that has happened. It only happened like 4 or 5 times toward the beginning of all this mess. I can't remember how far back it was that he did that. Since he's done it, I ain't seen him do it in a long while. I ain't Lou Dobbs either though, so.
Oh, Lou Dobbs. Things always look good for Trump in Lou Dobbs' eyes. I mean, after the damn Access Hollywood tape would come out, Lou Dobbs is probably. I was going to try to make a joke, but I'm sure if I looked it up, you could see that Lou Dobbs was like, well, this is just a connection with the. I'm sure Lou Dobbs didn't give a fuck what he said about women.
Well, that's what
Lou Dobbs don't give a fuck about nothing. What does Lou Dobbs even care about? Keeping his body and hair looking coffin ready so that when he dies they can just slide him right into that box and slip him into the ground.
It'll be here for too long, yeah. If that's all the word about, he got that covered, I guess.
Nobody loves Trump like Lou Dobbs loves Trump.
Well, Hannity likes him.
Hannity likes him, but Hannity likes him like you look out for. Like you go to the bar or your friend, something's wrong with because you know he's going to get picked on and you can get in a fight and justify it.
Yeah.
Lou Dobbs just loves him.
Yeah, he was like, you look like he was, there were like little hearts coming out his eyes or something. It was,
he should take some of those hearts and put them in his chest to replace his own failing organ. So Lou Dobbs loves Trump. Where we go? Oh yeah, nothing's ever looked good for Trump, and and now he's president. It didn't look good for him as he was winning the presidency. This whole time we've been like, somebody's gonna get him. He's under investigation. The country, most of the country hates him. Like these polls are terrible. The damn Republicans hate him. Like everybody has hated him pretty much since the get-go, and he's still here.
Yep. Well, it lets me know we're taking the time. I ain't trying. Look, Mueller, just think this out loud. Just saying this out loud. Sit there and think about it. Who do we know about, what do we know about Trump, or what do we know about his inner circle of the people, who there were, Reince Priebus, Gorka, Boehner, these people, this is all going on. And then think about Mueller, who's investigating them, who pretty much, and I don't know all the names, but every time he added somebody on his, team or whatever, it was somebody that took down this member of the mob, somebody that did this, somebody that did it. Every one of them got achievements out, just the best of the best of the best as far as legal lawyers and investigators. So it's them versus Trump and the people I just mentioned. Now, how do you think that's going to turn out? And just think about if they were on like a Family Feud across from each other, just that, in terms of that. Take Russia out of it, whatever they trying to. I mean, this is them against them. Now, all Gorka and all them, they have the thing that they do have on the side is Paul Ryan and the Congress and a Senate.
But if this was a movie, Jackie, and it was all those people you just mentioned against the superpower lawyers, the superpower lawyers don't win in the movies. It's the dumbass pack of jackasses.
Well, this ain't a movie. This about going to jail, so that's the difference.
Oh man, I wish it was a movie.
Well, that's what people asking about. Well, there ain't nothing to these indictments or that or that. No, the people that he's got that put this, they would not have gone out to arrest these or to have these men turn themselves in unless they knew 100 and 200, 300%, true. The facts they got behind it, which is probably a bunch of tapes that old Papadopoulos man give them, for all we know. Or just tapes, that the CIA have on the Russians all the damn time. Who the hell knows? We don't know. It's going to be a lot. And after, like I said, when they showed old Papadopoulos, man, that and they managed to keep that quiet since July, then hell.
Melania she's wired. That's why they replaced her.
That somebody said she's a robot or something. I don't believe stuff like that. I don't. People said that half the time it's a blow up person or it's a a robot or something that didn't look like her, had sunglasses on. I said, what the hell are you talking about?
I don't believe that Donald Trump is our president, but that happened. All I'm saying is that if he can keep Papadopoulos quiet, then maybe he can keep the fact that Melania was wearing a wire this whole time quiet, and that maybe Trump found out and she's in the dungeon somewhere.
And they got this look-alike thing.
And they got the look-alike.
A robot mannequin, whatever it is, yeah.
And they're going to have to do a pre-dawn raid to rescue Melania.
Well, somebody help her out. Where's that little in the his? You don't see him no more. Used to the president's children. You see.
Careful, Jackie. You got to keep wives and children out of it.
No, I just said where the hell it.
I mean, young children, not adults.
Obama's children. Now they were out playing in the yard with the dog and thing. You saw them. I never said one bad word about them.
He's not allowed to have a dog.
Well, I know that. But I'm saying I ain't seen that youngin', and the other young, they ain't youngins no more. The rest of it, I want to see the youngin'. I'd prefer to see that young fella in opposed to the other two boys in the day of the week. But you don't see him; he's missing. So that's just, I guess, that's putting a fuel to the fire on a robot, Melania. Where's that? Because she always had that youngin' with her where she went.
Remember the Family Circus when Billy would take over drawing the comic strip for a day? I wish they'd let Barron take over the presidency for a day. Or failing that, if that's too much, then at least let him take over Don Jr.'s Twitter.
Couldn't be any worse than it is. Yeah.
It could not be any worse than it is. The country or Donald Jr.'s Twitter could not be any worse if you let that. How old is he?
I don't know. 9, what? 5, 6, I don't know, somewhere around there.
Is his life pretty much just a Richie Rich comic, but evil?
Now, you said all this stuff, don't say about children, you just said evil.
He's not evil, but like Cadbury's evil, Arona's evil,
okay.
Dollar the dog is evil.
He's fine,
Professor Keenbean is evil. Made of Money is already evil.
Is he like withstanding all the temptation and all that and still being a decent young man?
No, he'd give in immediately.
Well, see, then you're saying, listen to what you're saying.
It's just so hard sometimes. Now, I like that kid. He seems, I don't know what his life is going to be like, but.
Well, you just don't see him at all anymore, is all I'm saying. They did.
Now, where is he? Nobody...
I don't know. What are you asking me for? I'm not. I hope he's fine. I ain't wishing any ill will on him. I'm just saying, usually presidents, you see their children. Like today was a damn Halloween thing. Now I didn't look at no pictures, but was he there? That's just something you take your children to. Is he? Because then you put him in an outfit. He's a transformer or something. You don't know who's in there.
You're just asking for it. No, I would not. If I was Donald Trump and I had any decency left in my body, I would not parade Barron Trump out in a costume for the liberal hacks to. He probably did it though.
I'm just saying that's what they did. Things that children enjoy, you usually take your child to. That's what I'm saying. Other presidents, you saw the kids doing this and that. I ain't saying good or bad of that. I'm just saying you just saw.
Plus, I don't think he's 5. I think he's like 12, isn't he?
Is it 12? I don't know how long. I've been looking at Trump. Feels like it's,
That's true. And Trump
time, yeah, he's probably 23 years old.
Trump time moves differently. I'm 67 now.
Hell, I feel like I've been in the ground covered up for the past almost a year. But I don't, because I think I'd prefer it than this.
I'm trying to look for Barron Trump Halloween pictures, but so far, no dice.
Well, I don't think they got him somewhere. Now, I know people were picking on him, but they do that to all presidents' children, which they shouldn't. I'm in total agreement. But, the things that they said about Obama's children, bless their hearts, the awful stuff I saw on the computer, people said for no damn reason but meanness. But he didn't, hide them. I mean, they still were able to be kids as much as they could be living in the White House, whatever. At least you saw them playing with a dog, going to things, doing that, going to a movie or something. But that little Trump, you don't see him anymore.
Listen, I want to say something here. I want to make very clear I'm not making fun of the children.
Good. Well, neither am I.
I'm just saying that it's possible that Donald Trump is so evil that his numerous Twitter tirades and his escalating war of words against a soon-to-be nuclear-armed North Korea, the Russia scandal, the collusion, the parade of evil dumbasses through the Oval Office. What if it's all a distraction? Because they got Barron Trump down in the basement with the evil super scientists, and they're pumping him full of chemicals. They're going to turn him into like a evil Captain America or a evil Hulk.
It's funny, but
who only does Donald Trump. Is it, Jackie? Look at this land of marvels. We have no idea what White House super science is capable of. And we handed the keys over to Donald J. Trump. And if there was a man who wanted to turn his son into a homicidal monster who did his bidding, well, I would say he's the one. Wow. And if I was Mueller, I'd maybe, put in a storm shelter. Now, that's nothing against Barron Trump. That's just,
Well, it ain't his fault. It
ain't his fault. Everybody wants to please their daddy.
Yeah.
Barron Trump Halloween. I don't see anything. She was handing out. Footwear News says Melania Trump met her own mini-me and handed out candy in. He must be there somewhere.
Footwear News? What?
Listen. I went to the news and I searched Barron Trump Halloween, and Footwear News is what come up.
Is that fake news now? Is that what your foot?
Lord, you tell me. It looks like Trump and Melania were having a damn candy handout session at the White House today.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. They do the Halloween thing on, yeah.
I don't see Barron there anywhere, but look, here's one of them inflatable dinosaurs. Folks, I wish you could see these pictures because they're really great. Looks like a damn mermaid. Oh, it's Halloween at the White House 2017. So see, we missed this, folks, because this was probably all over Fox and Friends this morning.
How much fun they'd having giving that children the candy.
Hey, Superman next to Donald Trump. There's a damn skeleton. Oh, wearing a MAGA hat. There's a minion. Man, if I was the minions, I'd be pissed.
There's a skeleton and a MAGA hat. That's what a lot of, after North Korea nukes us, that's what a lot of them going to look like.
That's supposed to be a mini, but I don't know where Barron is.
Is it like a little Frankenstein around there? I can't see these. He's looking at them on his phone.
Yeah, there's a witch. If I was Barron Trump, listen, here's what. I don't think there's much of a difference between Barron Trump and me. If I lived in the White House, I would do what Barron is probably doing right now, which is looking out at the Rose Garden and flipping it off.
Well, he's young. That's what you're supposed to.
That's what you do. You're a rebel.
Yeah. Well, bless his heart, whatever it is.
He got to God deal Almighty, with, Barron, I hope.
We feel for you. I hope you turn out fine. I hope none of that stuff we was talking about is happening to you. Jesus. I know you're not listening to this. So I don't know why I'm talking to him directly.
Oh, God, I hope you make it, son. I hope you make it. And also, I hope you don't, grow up and make things worse. Like in 30 years, this happens again. Don't do that either.
Don't grow up like your daddy or either of your older brothers. Just stay clear of them, which I guess he's doing, which it seems like he's doing. So whatever.
Seem like he's
whoever's secured
somewhere.
Good.
So that's great. Maybe a little like Ivanka, but maybe perfect that. Whatever's happening there, just really kind of top it off and go for it, I think. Don't just kind of pussyfoot around and be like, I think I can just really nail it if you're going to try to do something. Whatever, Ivanka-ness is, Just make it solid.
Yeah.
As a rock, rock, rock. Remember Ashford and Simpson?
Who?
Yeah.
There's Jackie Bro still on here.
Yep. Oh, hey, everybody. Dunlap, the man, coming at you. Choo-choo.
All right, we got
Chipoogie.
5 minutes. Gonna do sponsors. Got to do a sponsor. Got to keep the lights on.
You mean Halloween sponsors.
Well, yeah.
Happy Halloween,
Happy
everybody.
Halloween. Y'all be careful tomorrow. Be safe out there. Trick-or-treating. Don't be doing foolish things like this next to me used to do or still does. Toilet paper, all that. Act right. Get your candy.
Toilet
have a good
paper a
time.
yard, folks. You're only young once every year at Halloween. So that's when you need to toilet paper them yards and rotten egg bombs, cluck jug it. Get out there and really tear it up, folks. It's Devil's Night.
40-something-year-old, you should have grown up by now. You don't tell youngins of that. You were in there trying to give good advice to children just a few minutes ago, trying to give good advice to little Barron Trump. Now you're on here telling children to throw eggs and put toilet paper on things.
Listen, going back to this Barron Trump thing, I want to say that if I were Barron Trump, I would really take advantage of this. We're putting a lot of pressure on him to grow up and save the world, but if I were him, knowing myself, I would just take advantage of it, and I'd be like, yeah, I rolled that yard. I'm the president's fucking son.
Hey, watch your mouth. Don't tell children
I'm not saying that's what he does.
Good.
But if I were Donald Trump's son and I got pulled over for throwing rotten eggs, I'd be like, you know who my president is?
Go.
My daddy.
You want a criminal, go after him. Look, he gets away with everything. And don't you coming to me about throwing a damn egg?
Maybe that's how they flipped him. Maybe Barron Trump threw an egg and Mueller swept in.
Maybe Mueller's got him right now. Who knows? Like
Maybe
I said,
they flipped Barron.
They could have, for all I know. Maybe it's just Barron and Papadopoulos man in a hotel somewhere. Could be. Well, I got a good sponsor for this time of year. Well, you know, I think it's probably the best time of year for myself.
But not just this time of year.
Well, no, it's open all year, but, you know, this time of year, I think is when, you know, take the kids down there. It is good food. It is good. It you know, if you like Mexican cuisine or something like that, it's as good as that. It's haunted taco. The haunted taco or just haunted taco.
Which is it?
I think I always want to add a "the" to things, but I think it's just haunted tacos. What it is. You know, I've had it before. It's good. It's decent. It's a good taco. I like Taco Bell too, but you know, and I've been to some Mexican restaurants here in Murfreesboro. We got some real good ones, and this is good. It's good, but this time of year, you know, it's fun. You know, go down there. I tell you what, I do like tacos. Good when I have it. It's good. Haunted tacos good, but I like the sauce. They got a special kind of sauce. Then that's good. They got mild sauce and they got spooky sauce and scary sauce.
Just for Halloween?
No, it's open year round.
Right, it's open year round.
That's what I'm saying. I don't just go there. If sometimes I'll eat the taco, but I say get some extra sauce because I'll save that sauce. I know I'm supposed to say this, and then I put it on Taco Bell or someplace else.
Oh,
you know,
at Halloween.
I put that no, just anytime.
Oh,
I eat Taco Bell all the
well,
time.
sometimes haunted taco gets kind of busy at Halloween. That's the busiest.
That's
time.
when most people. I ain't never seen a line or a bunch.
No,
parking
it
lot's
ain't
never
like
been full.
Wait,
drive through, you wouldn't see them. But this time of year, you know, you see it, you know, does good. It does okay, I guess, over the year, but you don't see it crowded like it is now, no.
Well, they used to try to make a big deal. I remember when you had to go through the corn maze, there'd be like, you took your number, and so I'll have like 2 tacos and a burrito and give me some chips.
Yeah, I mean, it's just regular things to have.
Yeah, it's not.
Stuff.
I mean, they name the sauce, and I think every once in a while they'll do like a you know, a chimichanga but like the chimp, blood red,
Yeah.
dripping blood lettering
Well,
on the
the
sign.
haunted taco's just a name because it looked just like a regular. I mean, it looked like a regular taco.
I mean, you
ain't
go in there, you'd be like, this used to be a Taco Bell, and somebody bought it. But they did that one year. They'd call your number, and then you'd have to go out the back. In the back was you had to go through the parking lot and past the dumpsters.
Never did any of that.
And then there was like a small strip of like a fence row. And then there was a corn maze. And then you had to go all the way through the damn corn maze to get your taco. And it wasn't like a super long, but
It's supposed to keep you entertained while they're getting your food ready, but a fast food like that, you don't have time.
it turned people off.
Yeah, they got rid of it. They didn't do it no more. That one time they told me to do it, and I said, hell no. And I got in the car, I went around. I'd just soon rate in the drive-through where I can sit in my car instead of be, went out. Nothing against corn. I like walking through corn, but not necessarily
I
to get
like
a taco.
walking through corn. It's damn Field of Dreams.
Well, yeah.
Now, Field of Tacos, that's cool. That's year-round. That ain't just during baseball season.
Well, also it's Ghost, too.
And that also is Ghost, too.
Baseball Ghost.
They do. I'll tell you this. Field of Tacos does a better job with the Ghost theme than Haunted Taco does. Why ain't they your sponsor?
I don't know. They didn't give me $25. I get $25 from Haunted Taco.
I can't go in. Every time I go into Field of Tacos, though, I get to crying about my daddy.
Well, Field Taco just go the movie now. That's just Ghost anyway. That's Ghost baseball is what I always thought it was. To me, it's a little slow to be honest with you. But
If you go into Field of Tacos and you order your tacos, a burrito or whatever, and then you walk out the back, and it's a nicer walk. You don't have to walk past the dumpsters. They got a little fence up so you don't see that. And then you walk out into their cornfield.
But
and the little man, he comes out and he's wearing like the old-timey baseball uniform. He's like, number 73, and he hands it to you through the stalks. And I always walk away from there inspired. Like, you know what?
I just ain't got time for all the show. The food there is fine, too. I don't feel tacos is nothing special. That's the main thing. If you're a restaurant, all there for show is great. That's good. Ronald McDonald Clown, that's funny. But it's about the food. It's better taste good. I don't care,
Is it funny? That was the part I never got.
Well, little kids like
it.
Little kids just like it. I tell you, I don't like Burger King. That King, you're supposed to, royalty. You feel like supposed to feel like so special.
Yeah, this is America.
No, and plus that food tastes like it. One time I remember Whopper tasting good, but Burger King ain't good no more.
What the fuck has happened to Burger King? Let's get real, people. It's Halloween. Let's sit down and have a talk.
A lot of stuff going on in the country. Nazis walking everywhere. Burger King tastes, of course, Burger King ain't tasted good since, I don't know.
That's way down the list. I'll
something.
give you that. Burger King being shit food now.
Well, yeah.
But the fries are like somebody fried some damn styrofoam, which it's not terrible. I've had it at the fair. Fried styrofoam, okay. Little better than Burger King fries. Sandwich is always cold. Doesn't matter. You can go to the newest Burger King in the land or the oldest piece of shit under the scary bridge Burger King, but next to Demas, it doesn't matter. Gonna be shitty ass food. You think, am I catching something from eating this or holding it up to my lips? You ever put something like just get it up to your lips and be like, I should not eat this. And you do it anyway. Usually it comes out of a jar. At Burger King, they hand it to you in a sack. Yep. Fuck you, Burger King.
Don't say it that way, but yeah. I'll tell you something. It's funny. It's funny. And his food's pretty good. Old Jack in the Box. Whatever that ball for a head.
Oh, yeah. He's real like deadpan. Like, well, here at my restaurant.
Old Buster Keaton Stoneface or whatever. Well, he's funny. Yeah, whatever.
Hanging off a clock.
He's always trying to work somehow, though. He's always trying to get
we better get back to work. I'm Jack in the Box.
Yeah. Yeah. And the burger's pretty good. Decent,
Not better than fucking Burger King.
Well, anything's better than that. Hell.
And remember that chicken sandwich, a damn chicken sandwich, like Subway shaped, football shaped chicken sandwich? That used to be the best fucking. I'd order like 3 of them. Give me that. Good. When it was hot, fuck.
Hey.
Now I wouldn't even shove it up my ass.
All right. I mean, I don't want to hear it that way.
Would, depending on the situation, but I wouldn't eat it.
Shut your mouth.
That lettuce, let me tell you something. If you shove that lettuce, okay, this isn't good or bad. This was the way it was when it tasted good. But that lettuce from the Burger King chicken sandwich, like it falls in the weirdest places in your car and just
All right.
adheres to the steering column. You don't even find it until like you finally take your car to like a real car wash and they scrape it. Like, well, there's a mound of dried lettuce from a bunch of chicken sandwiches, you fat fuck.
Hey, that's your car, yeah.
That's what I hear in my head.
Yeah.
And in your ass does not even talk about it.
Shut it. I don't want to hear it all. I know Burger King ain't good. Leave it
I
at
probably tried too hard with that.
Well, we talked about every damn restaurant there is except for the one that's supposed to be my sponsor. I give all of them more airtime or whatever you want to call it on this parkish talk than my sponsor, which is Haunted Taco. Get down to Haunted Taco. This is time of the year to do it. Yeah, open year round. Yeah, you know, if you need taco and you're in there and don't feel like driving Taco
No
Bell.
costumes.
No, nothing like that.
Some store, but no, you can't wear your costume in there either.
Well, yeah, because they get confused with you're their employee, you know, yeah. You don't wear costumes there, yeah.
Even though their employees don't wear costumes, if you come in there wearing a costume, they might think that you're one of their employees trying too hard. Also, no masks because they think you on meth trying to rob them.
Well, yeah. But I go through taco, Haunted Taco drive-thrus when I go, and like I said, the sauce is good. I like it. Like I said, sometimes I don't tell nobody, but I put the spooky, scary sauce, and the mild sauce good too. That tastes better than Taco Bell sauces.
Yeah, the sausage is the best part.
Yeah.
If you go to the Haunted Taco Reddit, a lot of people on there swear that when they were kids, that people, when you pull up to the drive-thru, they'd go, "Ooh, welcome to the." But
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I remember they tried to get me to walk through the corn. That was bad enough as it was.
So that is Jack in the Box.
No.
Better than fucking Burger King.
No, watch it. Jack in the Box funny. Haunted Taco, if I had somebody dressed up like a Dracula or something at least, it'd be give something funny.
Deadpan Dracula.
Because half the time, Jack in the Box, I mean, it's like I said, it's okay. It ain't the best thing in the world, but I don't think about it like, like Ronald McDonald you do. Like, oh, yeah, clown, give me some of them french fries. But then, Jack in the Box, and that comes on and it makes me think, he gets me tickled, whatever that is. That man, that thing gets me tickled, and like, well, that burger's good too,
I like a damn fast food restaurant that just says, fuck it. I know we're talking to stone people.
All right, yeah, that's what they yell. There's people on drugs like any kind of, all of them trying to get people like that. All of them got characters or something for people on drugs and children. That's pretty much what makes up a world these days.
Well, man, when we open up the damn Fried Okra Express and we get the Okra boys,
Well, I ain't got no money
boys?
to invest at the moment, but that's a good idea. I'll talk about that maybe when I get that.
We get so many people high as fuck eating that.
Right,
Jackie, I think we need to make sure that fried okra is the food for stoners across America.
Well,
we need to
it's
make
good
fried
either way.
okra
You don't have-
synonymous with getting high.
You don't have to do drugs to enjoy okra, and I don't appreciate the idea of that. Okra is fine no matter what kind of state of mind you're in. Okra is always good.
I ain't talking about boiled okra. That's for flat top fascists like you and Johnny Paycheck's boss.
Fried okra. I don't eat boiled okra. That's slime. I want fried okra. Fried okra.
Fried okra, folks. You heard it here. First, that's Fried Okra Express or Okra to Go or Gokra.
Ain't nothing real, yeah.
Here's how we're going to start it. We're going to start off with Fried Okra Express. That's our food truck. Then we're going to call it Okra to Go, and we're going to get that in Kroger. And then Gokra is going to go in Dodges next to the tater logs.
Yeah.
Gokra.
What's your sponsor? We already
Oh shit! This is
time.
more of a warning than a sponsor. But if you heard me last week, folks, you heard that. Well, it's Halloween and churches and Halloween, and people like to make sure that you learn a lesson on Halloween. That's the most important part of Halloween is learning that Jesus Christ died for your sins.
That should be a lesson all holidays, not just Halloween. I agree. Halloween, you should learn that, but you should also Easter, Christmas, Thanksgiving, all of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
Can't there be one where you don't?
Nope.
What about Veterans Day? Sounds to me like you're encroaching a little bit on.
Well, no, you give veterans.
What about Memorial Day?
Respect.
Huh?
You give them the respect that's due first, and then thank the good Lord that we had people in the world that sacrificed their lives for that way, and be thankful that you're alive. Somebody died for you. You got to thank Jesus. Jesus. It all starts with Jesus. It starts and ends with Jesus, my friend. That's it.
Yeah, actually, you should be a preacher or a president.
No.
A preacher president.
No.
We ain't had one of those yet, have we, preacher president?
My Huckabee got close, but this didn't. No.
Not yet, but stick around, folks. One's coming. Pence ain't a preacher, is he? Like he doesn't get up in the pulpit.
Was. He looked like he could if he wanted to, but I don't think as far as I know, he ain't ever done it.
My Cousin Vinny. That's a movie where a jackass goes up against some high-powered lawyers and wins.
No, he goes up against a small town. Remember?
Oh.
He's a big shot. He's a big, but you're right. He's a one.
But he wins.
He's not supposed to know anything, but he wins. Yeah.
That's all mixed up. That doesn't work for our purposes.
I never understood that.
You shouldn't have even brought it up.
I didn't bring it up.
Folks, if you have been down to Rat Hollow Baptist Church to Lord Satan's Blood Farm, which was one of them haunted houses where they show you that Satan really has it in for you and just wants to fucking pull you down to the damn, it's just full of gore. And you know how they have like a damn car wreck, and the car wreck is really gory, and the people and drug use and damn like unprotected sex, and they really went all out with this demonstration to the sins of the world.
Live right, you're gonna wind up like this, yeah.
But what happened was it was so good, and they had that good music playing, that good, just really like pumping Satan music, that good death metal, authentic death metal.
I don't make heads or tails.
Got some good Sabbath,
bunch of
early, like any metal band you like, all they were playing was the early stuff, when they really liked Satan.
Well, racket to me. I don't like any of that.
Well, folks, maybe they went a little too hard, because kids were walking out of there going, I like Satan. And we also have to remember that these kids have been alive during the Trump presidency, so to them, there's no right or wrong, and no truth, and no path, no light. All is nothing, as are we, is what they were saying. So, Satan, church, Trump, it's all kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Turns out the actual Satanists found out about this, and they were so excited with what the work Rat Hollow had been doing and turning kids towards Satan's path, that they started, they kind of run the Rat Hollow Christians out. Now, some of the Rat Hollow Christians, excited to see youth and new blood in the church, they stayed on to help the Satanists transition over. But Rat Hollow Baptist is now if you want your kids to learn about Jesus, that is not where now they've still got they're trying to trick and trap your children, folks, because they've got signs up everywhere. These are not the Satanists that go to the library and wear glasses and funny T-shirts. Like these Satanists, they're planning some sacrifices.
No.
Or they would they're not planning them, but they have whiteboards up, and number 16 on the list is actual sacrifice. Are they ever going to do it? Are any of us ever going to realize our dreams? More than likely not.
Yeah.
Okay. But these are actual Satanists here at Rat Hollow Baptist. So the signs are still up. Rat Hollow Baptist, the actual people who love Jesus and didn't stay on to help Satan, they're saying, Dunlap, please tell kids not to go. Tell parents not to go.
Why are they helping them? That don't make a damn bit of sense.
Now, these are the ones that left.
Oh,
but they don't have the legal rights to the name.
Well, I don't know how any of that works. All I know, if it's Satan, it's of the devil, stay the hell away. If there ain't no lesson to be learned, don't take your child and get no damn
and listen,
devil
if
person.
You see
hell,
the
that's
sign,
crazy talk.
If it says Rat Hollow Baptist, and you're like, well, now, is this the real Rat Hollow Baptist or the Satan Rat Hollow Baptist? If Baptist is spelt, if the T is an upside-down cross, then that's the Satan.
Yeah. That's I'm about to say it almost false advertising, but I see you trick you.
No, they
Satan's wise.
and
Satan's wise. Satan's wise. The devil can trick you with the way he gets in there and makes things seem this way and they're really that way. He's turned so many a soul over to him. Yeah.
And let me tell you, folks, people think the devil is, he's an old goat man with the hooves and the damn horns. And
he's that sometimes, yeah.
But a lot of times he's a handsome son of a bitch.
Oh, he's a con and connive, and just he knows how to sweet talk and get you thinking this, thinking that.
A tricker and a trapper.
Yeah, you look at
You know Loki from Thor?
Well,
that's kind of Satan.
What is it?
Loki from Thor. He got the
Loki,
fucking devil, the horns too, the goat horns.
Goat horns.
Loki from Thor.
Well, I know all I need to know is about the devil to stay away. That's all I need to know, and I do my best every day to do it.
Coyote.
Huh?
The Native American trickster spirit.
What is it?
Folks, if you see a sign, if you're trying to, what are the hours for the Satan house?
You asking me? I don't know.
And you see a poster for it, and it says the hours, and the T's are regular. That sign is out of date, and it was left up by mistake. If you see hours on the sign, it's got an upside-down cross as a T and the word Baptist. Those are Satan's hours. Stay away from. Oh, also remember next weekend, fall back. Set your clock back an hour.
Postcard to you we will send, if a stamp to us you'll lend, so we can write and say goodbye, 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 goodbye.
Well, I hope everybody has a happy Halloween anyway. Try to make the best of something. I don't know.
A lot of people say daylight savings time is the devil's time.
What?
A lot of also the Satan Church is also having trunk or treat. So bring your kids to the damn.
No. Now the devil people used to put stuff in. They used to put stuff inside of candy and stuff hurt people. So I don't get no treat from no devil person. I'm just saying.
These devil people are a little harder edged than some of the devil people. I asked them, I said, well, when you say trunk or treat, are you going to drag children into the car trunk and then drive away with them? And they said, more than likely not.
Well, good.
They said that first it could have gone either way, but then there was a sale at Target on the candy, and they just wanted to be, they said, you know what, we can win hearts and minds if we give out the full-size candy bars at our trunk or treat.
Well, I still wouldn't want to go. If I got an option, if I got between going to regular trunk or treat, church trunk or treat, or devil trunk or treat, I'm gonna go church one every time.
I'm not trying to sell you on going to devil trunk or treat.
No.
I'm just saying, I mean, they didn't really give me the $25 come from the old Rat Hall of Baptist people, just as a warning. But then I followed it up with the devil people. And
I'll give them about as much credit as I give a Trump supporter that hates Nazis. If they devil people and give out good candy, then so be it.
What?
I said Trump people
Who hate Nazis.
we're going to give them, the best we could,
Thank you.
benefit of the doubt. Yes.
For helping us get through this weekend.
Right. Devil people, thank you for not giving that, just regular candy. It's
Oh,
the same
thanks for
sort.
not abducting or.
Well, yeah.
I got you.
Still,
Right.
you need to quit. You need to look in the mirror and you got some questions to ask yourself.
Both of
You
them.
worse. Well, yeah, that's what I was comparing it to.
The Trumps
That's why I brought it
and
up.
the Trunks.
Tried to explain it to you.
Now hold on a minute, though.
What?
Take his job and shove it.
Yeah.
He gets real mad.
Well.
Then
Well, yeah.
I don't blame him.
That's a song, yeah. That's
the
why it's
song.
good.
It is good. That's a good one.
Good songs have good emotional, something you can relate to, whatever. Everybody hates a job at some time or another. You listen to that song. See that he knows they're gonna play it over and over and over again.
Smart.
That's like the Beatle Boys, remember, from overseas. The Beatle Boys, when they break up with a girl song all the time. She left me this. They know everybody goes through that one time or another,
Yep.
Let's do it over and over again.
Over and over again. That's why his name's Johnny Paycheck, because he's smart as a fuck.
Hey, watch your mouth.
And in this day and age of Spotify, playing a song over and over again can get you an infinitesimal percentage of a penny.
What is it?
Spotify?
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of Spotify, we got a couple of Halloween songs up on streaming services.
Oh, that's right. Go on. I don't know what that is. I know we did a couple of Christmas. We did a Christmas album and then another Christmas album with Halloween songs on it.
Oh, that's right. I forgot there was a whole other Christmas album.
Well, there's two of them. We did two Christmas. Maybe someday we'll do a third, maybe not. Then we did one album. It's just, I don't know what is it. Just regular. I don't know what it is.
It was a long time ago.
That's
It's like Iraq jokes on
I
it.
ain't listening to that. Yeah, I don't know what that one is.
But you gonna get the day all the monsters went to church and got saved. Is that the name of it?
Yeah, that's good.
That's a good
That's
one.
the way you're trying to teach somebody something.
And also, I fingered a skeleton. I think
I
that's.
don't know anything about that. I don't have anything to do with that one.